With the release of Season 3, we now have 3 seasons of The Boys. So today, I thought it was time for me to stop and rank all 3 seasons of The Boys. Please note that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is SDubNation, and you are free to comment down below your very own ranking of all 3 seasons of The Boys, ranked from the worst to the best, just like me, or you could do your favorite. Comment down below, what did you think of Season 3? That review/rant, that link is in the description right now. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on your screen right now. And with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into our ranking. Kicking off my list at number 3 for me has got to go to The Boys Season 2. Now, while it gives more of The Boys arcs, especially Butcher with the realization of his wife being alive and birthing Homelander's son, I found this season to be in the middle half a little bit bloated. Now, there's story and very interesting arcs that are paid off in the end, as well as very emotional, like the Deep forgiving himself, cutting his hair and all that, Homelander finding love in the Nazi/soup, and Butcher finding his wife. I feel as though all of this works. It's just that thanks to the plot, we can't have our main characters die. What I mean is the stakes aren't very high. Sometimes the stakes are very high to just a random human on the street, to any other throwaway soup or any other throwaway character. But it's almost like the boys themselves, the vigilantes themselves, they have plot armor, which they do. It's their show. But it's so clear in this season that every character constantly avoids death by conveniences. The Boys Season 2 gives us more depth to the characters, more excellent Homelander scenes, and an incredible finale, but the plot armor this season is insane. There was times where Homelander could literally snap off Huey's head in 4 seconds, but just never did it, thanks to the plot. And it's like, that takes away some of the stakes. Our runner-up at number 2 for me has got to go to The Boys Season 1. Our first introduction to this world is still awesome. Season 1 takes everything you love about superheroes and flips it on its head. The idea of there being real-life superheroes and they're all celebrities who only care about fame and fortune is one of the greatest ideas to ever be inputted into a show. Just when superhero content was becoming stale, this was 2019, so superheroes are everywhere. Shazam, Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man Far From Home, Jessica Jones. There was still content coming out everywhere. And this was at the height of the superhero game. Just when superhero content was becoming stale, this show comes out and gives us a fun, clever, and realistic take on never meet your heroes, essentially. This season fascinates me with how well written this story is, showing the difference between being a hero and a company's pawn. The violence is also visceral. The language is R-rated, but for some reason, these amazing characters, these anti-heroes, the boys, you want them to succeed. They're not good people. They're bad people. They do bad things. They're no worse than the superheroes themselves. But the writing for these characters, these lively characters that you meet, is just so fascinating. And with each season passing, you learn more and more about them. But my first time seeing Homelander and Maeve leave that plane of people was one of the most suspenseful scenes I've ever seen in a comic book, TV show, or movie. The tension of this season, going back to when the boys killed a 7-member, or just like I said, with Homelander and Maeve leaving that plane of people. With all of that combined with the R-rated content, the visceral action, with all of it being combined, it still put story first. And I think that's what made people grasp onto this show from this season. But coming in at my number 1 for me has got to go to The Boys Season 3. Obviously, this is the best The Boys has ever been. The season continues the trend of this show's writing being excellent. It manages to up the ante on the already amazing satire, but to 100. Season 3 knows what type of show it is and embraces it in this wild, bloody, mature way. Jensen Ackles' Soldier Boy is one of the greatest additions to this show, and Homelander again continues to be the best superhero villain on TV. I don't think he's quite better than Thanos, but he's up there. Definitely up there. The Boys leveling the playing field not only gives the show a chance to explore more of their morality, but also gives us a bigger scope of the epic, gruesome action that Herogasm portrayed. I think this season improves on the ones before, giving us more action than season 1, but also huger stakes than season 2. The Boys is the best superhero TV show out right now since Arrow ended, in my opinion. Season 3 of The Boys is freaking diabolical. This is why it comes in at number 1. Alright guys, that was it for the ranking. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion. My list was certainly not the right list, it was just my list, and you are free to comment down below your ranking of all 3 seasons of The Boys, ranked from the worst to the best, just like me, or you could just do your favorite. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter that's going to pop up on your screen right now, and also that The Boys Season 3 review. That link is in the description right now. And with that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.